Welcome back to another episode of the Spiritual Gangster Podcast, a vibe-driven space for the soulful and strong. I'm your host, Amanda Pieraldi, and today we're talking about something we all need, inner strength. The kind of strength that keeps you standing tall when life tries to knock you down. The kind that helps you keep moving forward even when things feel overwhelming. If you've been feeling drained, stuck, or uncertain, this episode is for you. Today we're going to explore what inner strength really means, how to cultivate it, and I'll even guide you through an affirmation practice to help you tap into that unshakable power within you. So, take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Before we dive in, let's take a moment to ground ourselves. If you can, close your eyes and place one hand over your heart and the other on your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel the strength in your breath, in your heartbeat. Know that you're here, you're safe, and you're stronger than you realize. One more deep breath in and out. Beautiful. Okay, now let's talk about what it truly means to be unshakable. Inner strength isn't something we're born with, it's something we build. And often we don't realize how strong we are until we're put to the test. For me, that test came in a season of my life that felt like one hit after another. My marriage came to an end, and while that chapter was closing, I made a decision to go back to school for executive office administration. It was a fresh start and a step forward to rebuilding myself. I poured everything I had into finishing my program. And in April, I walked away with my diploma, ready for a new beginning. But life had other plans. By Christmas, my world was flipped upside down. My mom, my rock, my biggest supporter, passed away on Christmas morning 2019. I can't even put into words what it felt like waking up that day, knowing that she was gone. And it was the kind of loss that shakes you to your core, that makes everything feel unreal. I had worked so hard to rebuild my life, and suddenly the person that I wanted to share it with most wasn't there anymore. I barely had time to process that loss, and then, 13 months later, my grandmother, my nanny, my precious nanny, who had been like a second mother to me, passed away. These two women, the most influential women in my life who shaped me, guided me, suddenly, they were both gone. I felt lost, like the ground beneath me had completely crumbled. And then, as if it wasn't enough, last year, my daughter was diagnosed with diabetes. It was a whole new world of uncertainty, fear, and responsibility. I was trying to navigate her diagnosis, be strong for her, and keep everything together when the next one came and I lost my job. I remember sitting there thinking, how much more can I possibly take? I felt like life was piling on more than I could carry. I had every reason to break, to let the weight of it all consume me. And trust me, there were days when I wanted to. But in that moment, I had a choice. I could let these circumstances define me, turn bitter, hopeless, stuck, or I could take the pain, the loss, and the uncertainty and use it to fuel me, to remind myself that even in the darkest moments, I had light inside me that no circumstance can take away. And that's what I want to remind you of today. Life will test you. It will throw things at you that feel unfair, unbearable even. But you are stronger than you think. And every time you choose to rise, even when it feels impossible, you are proving to yourself just how unshakable you really are. A lot of people think that being strong means never breaking down, never doubting yourself, never feeling afraid. But real strength isn't about pretending to be okay. It's about allowing yourself to feel, process, and rise stronger. Strength is in your mindset, your self-talk, and the way you show up for yourself even when things feel heavy. So, I want you to ask yourself, how do you talk to yourself when things go wrong? Do you speak to yourself with kindness, or do you criticize yourself? Because the words that you say to yourself create the reality you live in. If you tell yourself, I can't do this, guess what? You'll feel weak. But if you remind yourself, I'm capable, I'm resilient, I'll find a way, suddenly a new path opens. That's the power of inner strength. It starts in the mind. Now, let's shift into an affirmation practice to rewire our mindset and strengthen our inner resilience. I want you to either repeat these out loud or in your mind. Feel them, embody them, breathe them in as truth. Now, take a deep breath in and exhale. Now, repeat after me. I am unshakable in the face of challenges. I trust in my ability to navigate life's ups and downs. I release fear and welcome strength. I am resilient. I am powerful. I am enough. No matter what comes my way, I rise stronger. Feel the truth in these words. Let them settle into your soul. Know that no matter what happens, you have everything you need within you to keep moving forward. And if you need some extra help coming up with these powerful affirmations, don't forget that I've got that book, that Spiritual Gangster Daily Affirmations, available on Amazon. Again, shameless plug, I know, but they are good affirmations, and it's going to help you connect with your inner strength and get through life's toughest moments. Now, let's talk about some simple, real-life ways to build inner strength every single day. It doesn't have to be complicated. Here are a few practices that I swear by. Morning mindset check-in. Before you pick up your phone in the morning, take a moment to set an intention for the day. Ask yourself, who do I want to be today? What energy do I want to carry? Personally, I like to keep a notebook beside my bed. When I wake up, I write a minimum of 5 things I'm grateful for. That way, before I've even let my feet touch the ground, I've already shown some gratitude for my day. Move your body. Strength isn't just mental, it's physical too. So whether it's a walk, yoga, or a workout, moving your body reminds you of your power. I'm currently on week 43 of consistently working out 5 times a week, with active rest days on the weekend. And it's amazing to think that 43 weeks have passed so quickly. And each week I notice positive changes in my mindset and strength. The more that I show up for myself physically, the more I feel that inner power grow. Reframe challenges. When something difficult happens, instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Try asking, what is this teaching me? Affirmations and self-talk. Like we just practiced, the way you speak to yourself matters. Write down a few affirmations and put them somewhere you'll see them daily. Rest and boundaries. True strength isn't just about pushing forward, it's about knowing when to rest, recharge, and set boundaries. Protect your energy. Before we wrap up, I want to take one more deep breath with you and let it go. Know that you are strong. You are resilient. You are capable of handling whatever comes your way. And when you forget, come back to this episode, to these words, and remind yourself of the truth. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. You are a spiritual gangster, strong, soulful, and unstoppable. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next one.